MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses ball four, so not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Digging in now, Christian Yelich. Cain runs. Pitch is high. The throw. He's safe. Now the 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Ball's there and he is out at third. Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sliders in for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all.
A swing and a miss. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 25.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Chacin has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. Here's Ryan Braun now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 9 base hits in 31 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. The throw will go to third. Here's Jonathan Scope now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. In there, strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He's 4 for 14. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 0-1. Here it comes. Right side. Aguilar loves it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Striding in, Manny Pena, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1. Grounded to short. Echeverria has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak chopper up the line. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A little bouncer.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Hey.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Echeverria is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A little roller toward the hole. Walker has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Blue Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. So striding in, Hernan Perez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A late swing at a slider for a strike. On the move is Braun. Pitches high, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. The second for 1. On to first as they get. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Well, no surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chacin gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ready now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Judge over at second. Sanchez at first, 2 out in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Here's Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch on its way. Tapped down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. The tag. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First time up, he went down looking.
Third baseman.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Adeiny Echeverria is on deck, and it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
57.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a throw over. 2-0 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first down. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Throw over to the bag. Ready with the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1-1. Throw goes to third. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Hernan Perez has been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman
Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Aguilar is over to take a look at it, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Gary Sanchez would be next. The next 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Sliders in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
To 1 and 2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. This is skied into short left center. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Outfielder shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2. Josh Hader takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Well, no surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Long throw to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. In is Christian Yelich. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Standing in is Dylan Betances. Gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Orlando Arcia will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3.
He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Next for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Eric Thames will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge.
And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use.
Andrew McCutchen will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Kane. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Echeverria now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Pena waits on it. 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. At the plate, Manny Pena. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Jeremy Jeffress, a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now at first base, number 3.
Jeffress, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, who was selected in the first round or in the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting.